What is going on, fellow Blazers? Jay's Blaze here, and today we're back with another video. Today we have a discussion video on The Legend of Zelda, but before we get into this video, so we can get right into this discussion, light it up. So basically, what we're going to be talking about today is the top 3 most dark, or darkest, what I mean by dark is not like the brightness, because you gotta turn your brightness down to save that battery, but most depressing and sad and evil, even though they're all evil Legend of Zelda games. So yeah, we're going to be discussing not all, top 3. All the top 3 though, in my opinion, and they're kind of facts, I guess. Number 3, we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And now the reason I chose this one is just because it's the start of the entire series, basically. Unless you consider the entire games to go in order, which technically wouldn't make any sense because they don't. It's already been revealed before, and Ocarina of Time isn't even the start of it, but it kind of is. I mean, you have the legendary hero trying to save Hyrule, Link, by the way, that's the legendary hero's name, and just bad things are happening. Ganon's taking over, the princess has been captured, but that's every game, except this one it's got a lot worse stuff about it. For example, when you go to the future as future Link, once you take the Master Sword and get older, everyone's all dead. There's nothing left except for a couple people, guards, trying to protect, I guess, the cities, and everyone's just dead. Even in, what's it called, Castle Town, or am I thinking of the wrong game? Whatever, just the main town, everyone is literally a dead creature. What are those creatures called? I don't know, but it could be up on screen right now. But yeah, those guys, yeah, it's devastating. No one really likes it that way. You go through all the work and then finally save the princess, and everyone's all happy again at the end, and you're kind of the hero, but you have a lot of questing to go on through that. You have to go through several different temples, a lot of them being really annoying. The water temple. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the beginning's pretty sad too, considering Link technically has no fairy and no friends in the place, except for Saria, which, nobody really cares about Saria, Everyone cares about old Impa from Zelda 1, you gotta have that thickness on her. Coming at number 2, we have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, I assume most of you would expect this would be on the list, or maybe a top 5, but in my opinion, this would definitely be a number 2, just because how dark the environment is. Not only is the, game entire dark, but, literally, the environment, just creatures roaring around, whatever those things are called that you have to kill all at once. My memory's dead with Twilight Princess, but yeah. It's very, very dark, the land, just walking around, oh, look there's a monster over there, and to mention, all of your friends get kidnapped at the beginning of the game, except for your girlfriend, but then she gets kidnapped, too, and, gets knocked out, and, pretty sure some stabbing goes on over there, but we're not going to spoil the game if you guys haven't seen it, but I'm sure you guys haven't played it, or seen it, either way, but, I'm sure you're not watching this if you haven't seen it, because there is a little bit of spoilers in this video. I should have said that. And then there comes to this scene right here, which I'm going to play. 3-minute scene, so skip ahead 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure the clip is, if you don't want to see this, or you think it might be a little too scary for you. In my opinion, I don't get scared of a lot of things, but I feel like a lot of people could have gotten scared of this, and this should have been taken out of the game, or made a lot less, as mature as it is, or made the game mature as itself, so just take a look at the scene. Yeah. You can see how bad it could actually be. I'm very sorry for those of you who are now scarred for life. Dark Link is bae, I guess. Coming at number 1, we have the one and only Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And I'm sure I rattled off these two, you guys probably guessed this, but this game is full of depression. Like, literally, you start out the game, you're in the forest walking with nobody, because Navi left you in the first game, but, we're not going to get onto that. And by the first game, I mean the sequel, or the prequel, Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask is the sequel to Ocarina of Time. If you guys didn't know, that's why I'm saying the first game. But yeah, Navi leaves you and everything. Then you jump in, you get your horse stolen. I'm not going to spoil too much at the beginning, but you just basically, then you see like a dead Deku tree, not a Punug tree. I'm talking about a Deku tree. Then just more stuff happens. So basically, there's three. Let me think. Yeah, three people, the actual masks that you can transform into. They're not really people. They're animals and sorts of creatures in the thing, and they all died somehow. It could have been a heroic way, or they were just like murdered, or something could have happened. They all died, and you can transform into them basically. And it's just a really depressing game overall. The world's about to end in 3 days. You keep having to do some Back to the Future stuff, go back in time. It's not pretty. It's not a pretty game. Actually, it is. It's my favorite game of all time, pretty much. Or at least it's in the top 3 up there, which is what this video is. The top 3. What do you know? And there's actually a theory that technically Link dies in Majora's Mask because you're not supposed to save the moon from falling, I guess. You're not supposed to defeat Majora, which is the main enemy of the game, after the mask gets off Innocent Skull Kid, which I kind of did. I beat him without the Fierce Deity mask, and then I got it and beat him again and again and again and again. So yeah, technically I am the real savior of Hyrule, so hashtag Blaze is the savior of Hyrule, or shorten it if you want, like Blaze savior of Hyrule, all over the comments, because I truly am. But yeah, Majora's Mask, just so depressing, you know. Oh, and not to mention the fact that there's no Zelda in that game, so I really don't know why they call it The Legend of Zelda. Guys, that is going to end the video up here. Make sure to leave a like and comment if you guys want to see more discussion videos like this, because liking and giving feedback is the best way. Also, follow me on all my social media, as well as the links in the description below. 10 channels should be linked down there. Every month I switch it up. Usually I switch all the names up, but sometimes I'll leave like 2 in there. And if you want to get a shout out, basically, and the link, all you have to do is go to my Twitter, and I'll tweet out sometimes randomly just saying, first person to link their channel here will get a shout out for the entire month. So this month's almost over by the time you guys are getting this. I think you're getting it tomorrow from when I'm recording this, which would be Wednesday the 24th, I believe, or I don't know, but yeah, of May. So unless you're watching this on a different day, then I probably still will be doing the shout out thing. Will be, I said. I don't know, I kind of mumbled, but that is going to end off the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry if this is too long. Please watch. Give me recommendations in the comments. Peace and live and learn.